our dopamine. Oh, I got that fix. Oh.
Spilled my coffee. I spilled my coffee. I'll be back. Hang on. I'll be back. I spilled my coffee everywhere. It's horrible. We'll be back.
Stream is starting. The Captain Coder at the helm. Bean water is ready. Today we will learn a lot. He loves the questions, he loves to sing. Join our Discord and follow him.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you happen to be in the world. Captain Coder here on this beautiful coffee-covered Sunday morning for me. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Tawny, yes, we have the wonderful Stygian. The wonderful Stygian put that together for us. Absolutely wonderful. Code Monk, congratulations on your exclamation point first, folks. Folks, don't forget, exclamation point. You can, there you go, Corfless, thank you. I was just about to do it. Is it me or is this stream stuttering? Is it stuttering? Did I stutter? Did I stutter? Did I stutter, Tawny? Am I stuttering? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just you? Is it just me? Is it just me? It's so nice to have everyone here on this beautiful Sunday, folks. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Code Monk, thank you so much for being first. Congratulations on that first. I was a little bit late this morning, folks. I'm sorry. Tawny, welcome back. It's nice to have you here. Maybe Tall, how you doing, friend? Folks, if you're not sure, yeah, I mean, if you don't know Maybe Tall, we got to give a shout out. Maybe Tall. Not only he may be tall, he also may be the best streamer here on Twitch. You won't know until you click that heart. Go check it out. Maybe he's 10 feet tall. Maybe he's 3 feet tall. Maybe he's 9 feet tall. Maybe he's 7 feet tall. However tall he might happen to be there. You got to give him a follow, folks. Give him a chance. Maybe Tall, how did your stream go yesterday? Thank you so much for streaming. What's your progress like? How's your progress coming along? Also, Dram, welcome back to the stream. It sounds like you got an excellent achievement system coming together. Is it an achievement system or is it a cheese? It's a cheese system? Because those are two very different things. Achievements, did I get that right? Is it an achievement system or an appeasement system? Pagorli with 35K, very nice. To be tall. or to not be tall? That is the question. For it is height that keeps us standing, or is it our inner spirit? Redmer, welcome back to the stream. Nauseous Wave. Nauseous Wave's got a follow here. Nauseous Wave, I would like to welcome you to the stream now. Nauseous Wave, thank you for following me. Thank you for following, and I hope you enjoy your stay today. Thank you for following. Welcome to the family. Nauseous Wave, thank you so much for the follow. Happy Sunday, my friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Corfless, welcome back. We also got Lo-Fi Craft. Corfless, we need to add an exclamation point sushi command. Oh man, I need to go to the mailbox. My googly eyes came today or yesterday. I got a little notification that my googly eyes have been delivered. Oh man, I should go. It's too early. It's too dark. It's too dark to go walking out. I might trip and fall. Hero Fox, welcome back to the stream. Red Mert, so nice to have you here. Onder 507, is it Onder or Ander? Onder or Ander? Onder, welcome back to the stream. It's nice to have you. Doing a lot of AI pathfinding stuff at the moment. That's right. I saw your guys getting clogged up. You know, having that little clog up in that room there. And once the AI avoid each other, I'll be happy with the gameplay. Not looking forward to doing the audio. Gotcha. I was having so much fun making music the other day. In the TIC 80, that was super fun. Googly eyes for the dopamine. That's right. We gotta get those Googles. We gotta get the look. I got it set up so that we can do the invert. We can do invert. Here's the plan. We're gonna do invert, and we're gonna just zoom in here. We're gonna put the googly eyes. Oh, wrong way. Put the googly. We're gonna have a Captain Coder. We're gonna put some googly eyes right here, and we're just gonna have a whole stream of Captain Googles. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we won't. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Either way, we got him. I need more. I don't have enough things to just waste my money on the camera quality. It's true. We can just look. It's got that infinite zoom. Oh, Gorley, sorry, I switched out. Googlies. I got it. Look, it's Googles. It's the Googles. There it is. There's the Googles. Gorley, PG. Sorry about that, friend. Man, those Googles last a while. Watch out. He gonna get you. That's right. I should get the go. He gonna get you. Look, that gonna get you. We gotta do the Ema Gichu. I need to add that as a command. Poostak, welcome back, Hero Fox. Gotta get those points, you guys were too slow. I did set it up where if you do exclamation point here, it'll just get your points without having to do the whole first thing. If you want to do exclamation point here, it does the same thing. I'm trying to set up, and I haven't done it yet, but what I'm trying is a strong word. Something that I would like to, Dramux, you already got your points, it only works once. Points. I should make it so if you accidentally type points without the S, it reduces your points to 1. Gets rid of all your points because you made a mistake. Poostak says, I want to see who do I have to hate for being first faster than me. That's fair. It was today you can hate CodeMonk, but CodeMonk is first in my heart. CodeMonk, did you know you're first in my heart, my friend? You are number one in my heart because you were the first one here. Actually, you're all number one in my heart. But look, I have one of those enlarged elephant hearts. So you guys can, all of you guys can fit in my heart. I have an enlarged elephant heart here. Every single one of you can fit right there in Captain Coder's heart muscle. Whoa, too high. Hang on. I gotta get, look, I got this remote. It bleeps at you. It bleeps at you. I used to have, look, so many things going on. Heads up, I need to make my own personal website. Initially, I wanted to attract more recruitment, but I think I have an energy to make it more ridiculous. A more ridiculous website. Nice. I'm all about ridiculous websites. Let's see, where's my, I have a couple. Do I not have a web browser open yet? Usually I open, all right, here we go. As you guys know, all right, quiz quiz. Enjoy your lurk, baby tall. Thanks for hanging out. You're welcome back anytime, my friend. Quiz, Captain Coder quiz for, and I know this is a weird one. I know this is a one, but you guys know. Who knows Captain Coder's real name? Just first name. First names only. First names also. Pustek says also Captain. He might be first in your heart, but Pooh will always be first in another place. Look, Pustek, you're always my number 2. You'll always be my number 2 guy. Big, tall number 2. I'm always happy to have you. All right, I happen to have joeisthebest.com. Joeisthebest.com. This is, maybe I should update this website. It's fine, everyone knows my first name here. Joeisthebest.com. This is my family picture. This is my family portrait. This is Joe. This is Joe right here. This is Joe's bestie. This is Dusty. And this is Sally. That's their whole family right there. It's the family portrait, folks. It's a baby. It's a pygmy hippo. We have a pygmy hippo named Sally, and she wears a hat and goes on hikes with us and gets along with Dusty. But this is our family portrait. That's Sally. That's our little pygmy hippo. Look, don't tell anyone though. You're not supposed to have them in the place I live. It's not a baby hippo, Code Monk. It's a pygmy hippo. It's one of these, a pygmy hippopotamus. They don't get too big. Look how cute they are. Look at that little baby hippo. Look at that. Oh, look at that little hippo. Look at that hippo. Oh, what a cutie. Well, look at that baby hippo. Oh, that raises more questions than answered. Hero Fox, I don't know how. Look, people have been asking me, what's my life? They're so cute. That's why I have one. You know, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. A hippopotamus is all I'll do. And then I got one. And then that completed our family. So then I had to draw the picture. Look at that cute. Look at that cute little baby hippo. Look at that baby hippo. And so this is Sally. This is our baby hippo. No, it's our pygmy. Not baby. It's a pygmy hippo. Cap having a hippo is something I would never have guessed. Yeah, we got ourselves a pygmy hippo. And we got, look, I even got, you guys didn't know this, but I have 5 fingers on this hand. I got 5 fingers on this. Captain Hat win. I should make a hat redeem. We need a hat redeem. Do I have all my hats? All right. We'll make a hat redeem real quick. Hang on. Wrong button. Hi, Cap and no Cap. Lil Nya, how you doing, friend? Welcome back to the stream. Now that I think about it, where did my hat box go? I have all my hats in here. Are they down here? Hang on. Here they are. Okay. All right. We're gonna add a hat redeem. Just for you guys. Not the hats. We're gonna add a hat redeem. So if you want to have the captain put on a hat, the Mad Hatter returns. Not the hats again. Yeah. All right. We're gonna add a hat redeem. Hang on. Yeah. You guys always ask me, how do you make a sausage? How's the sausage made? And so we're gonna add in a hat redeem. Hat redeem. Switch to advanced mode. Exclamation point, hat. How many points? How do I make this thing work? Hang on, we're gonna duplicate one of these ones that cost money. Not money, cost points. Duplicate the Tetris. We'll duplicate the Tetris. We're gonna call this hat. 4. 1,000 points. The captain. How many points should it be? 500. 500 points. Captain will put a hat on. All right. For 500 points, hat on for some amount of time. There we go. Some amount of time. So we can do some hat redeems. You guys need to put on a hat. You guys can, we better do 1,000 because I know you guys are going to want me to put on a bunch of hats. Better do 1,000. No global cooldown. No global cooldown. But oh, thank you, Googles. He has no idea. He has just been Googled. Why didn't that work? Googles. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, was it so long I just missed it? I don't know why I didn't go through usage. It happened done 0 times. 3 hours per. It did work. Okay, gotcha. You were correct. I had no idea. There's no audio for it. User has redeemed a hat. Prepare yourself for Captain Hatter. All right, there we go. Captain Hatter. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Oh, you'll need 1,000 points to redeem a hat. All right. Now we got the secret exclamation point hat command. So anyone want to test it out? Who wants to test out the hat command? Who wants to test out the hat command? Does that mean everybody can organize a hat fest? You can do a command. That's exactly right. You have to wear. All right, we got Corfless. Thank you for the hat. Thank you for the hat, my friends. So we're gonna go ahead and Captain hat. Ah, beautiful. Tawny, thank you for the hat. Thank you for the hat. Let's go ahead and put another one on. Second hat. There we go. Beautiful. Tawny, I don't even have 1,000 points. You should. Exclamation point points. Oh, you'll need 1,000. Tawny, why does it say you don't have enough points? Did it cost? Hang on, Corfless. Did it just cost you 12,000 points to get a hat? Uh-oh. Where is the point cost? Channel currency. All right. So you need to have 12,000. Hang on. It didn't actually use. Corfless just spent 12. Sorry, Corfless. All right. Points. Add Corfless. Corfless, 11,000 points. There you go. Did anyone else accidentally redeem a hat? All right. Tawny, try it now. Tawny, it was costing 12K. I'm glad we solved that one before it got out of control. Give them one extra. Well, we're wearing 2. We need it. Maybe we need to get a hat counter on here. Fancy mug. It's fancy enough. All right, Tawny. This one's for you. Prepare yourself for a captain hat. What's on today? Well, we got 2 hats on. Hero Fox is a good question. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do today. But we were looking at some baby, little Sally there. I want to work on some educational projects. So I'll show you the one that I just. Project is a strong word. It's hat cap. It's a hat cap with a hat here and a hat there. Here a hat, there a hat. Everywhere a hat. It's true. All right, tic-tac-toe is not the one that I was working on. I'm trying to figure out. All right, so the challenge that I made for my students. I learned. Is there a cat in the hat? No cat in this hat. Sorry. So if I make go to the CD temp. All right. So Hero Fox. Here's the one that I made. Let's make a directory. This is called defuse. There's already a defuse directory. All right. So remove -rf this. Okay. So .NET new Captain Coder defuse. So I put together a template for my students, and it creates this project. For them. This is just a little bit of an array exercise. So the students are practicing arrays. They kind of know about arrays. They're a little rusty. They're coming back to it. So this is the project that they're currently working on. And so they are making this project here. So defuse, terminal's not tall enough. Gotta make it taller. Defuse, it's probably gonna yell at me that it's not tall enough here, is a game of Mastermind. So if I select easy, have a beautiful day, Redmer. Remember, keep coding, keep growing, be the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime, my friend. We'll see you soon. All right, so the way this game works is we know that there's 3 letters you have to guess. So there's some password that's 3 letters. So it's like the game Mastermind. So I put ABC in and I press enter. This is telling me that 2 of the letters, A, B, or C, 2 of these letters are correct letters. They're just not in the right place. It's not quite Wordle. We're going to do a Wordle game. Wordle is probably what I was thinking I'd put together. So ABC here, and it puts these dots out. So I know that there are two letters that are correct, but they're not in the correct place. They're not in the correct place. So now I should be able to sort of do a little bit of deciphering. I know if I do DEF, you're thinking CAB? If I do CAB, it's still two of those letters are not in the right spot. So not the best, but we can keep going. Let's get another guess in here. CAB, BA, ABC, CAB. You got another one in there, Tani? You got another guess for us? Can we call it alternative hangman? So it's not quite hangman. I'm thinking about doing one called code deliberate. Let's do DBA. All right, so we know that one of those letters is correct, but it's not in the correct spot. We can probably do some deductions here based on this A. Based on this A, we have some information. We have some information with this A. I know which letter it is. Based on what we have. B first then, right? So B has to go in this spot. Exactly, Code Driblet. It's not quite Hangman, but it's similar concept. Hangman is such a brutal game. C must be second. Yeah, so it's B, C, and then either E or F. We don't have enough information. So let's B, C, E. Boom, not B, C, E. So we know it must be B, C, F. B, C, F. Gonzo, welcome back to the stream, my friend. How you doing? BCF is right. All right, so let's do a normal one on normal difficulty. All right, normal difficulty. So this is the project my students have to implement. I've given them a bunch of this project. Hard mode. We're gonna go on normal. We're gonna do a normal. We'll see if we can make it through normal. Maybe tall, nice. You made tea. I got myself decaf coffee. I had decaf caffeine yesterday. It was a little bit too much for me. Gonzo, it's nice to see you, my friend. BCF captain, best captain for real. Maybe Habdi. All right, Habdi. There we go. So we got Habdi. So we know that one of these characters is correct and in the right spot, and then one of the characters is correct but not in the right spot. So not a bad guess. What else we got? All right, we gotta get another one. Here. Aha, we can't type aha. We can't repeat. Oh, it does let us repeat A's. I didn't know we could do that. I feel like we shouldn't be able to. We could do aha. It's going to tell us we need a fourth letter. D-A-C-H. Dash here. Okay. D-A-C-H. All right. I don't know if we gained enough information on that, but two of these letters are correct. One is in the correct spot. Neither of them are in the correct spot. So it does give us some information about the A here. F, let's see, F-B-E-H, Fabeh. We know that one of the letters is correct, but not in the correct spot. All right. No, it's all right. We got plenty of turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns left. So H is first. Potentially H could be first. Confirmed H is first. Oh. You think so? You think you're clever, huh? You think you're a clever Tani. Making progress, though. And I need another guess. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm saying that it's a distinct possibility. I can never be clever in front of the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter, indeed. Indeed, the Mad Hatter. Alrighty. What's it gonna be? H-G-A-E. Oh, that's not a red. It's not the H. The H is not first. Oh, nice try though. H-G-A. Hagay, folks. I can be a clapper for the Mad Hatter, as in a film clapper. You go, all right, take 7. Let's go here. H-G-A-E. So we know that 2 of these letters are in the correct positions, but not the correct spots. So what information do we have about here? A-G, all right, A-G-H-C. There we go. We have one in the correct spot. One in the correct spot. One is correct. So one is a correct letter, but not in the correct spot. Making some progress, though. We are making some progress for sure. For surezies. For surezies, folks. Some progress is being made. But at what cost? EAHC. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, only one of these letters is correct, but it's not in the correct spot. We have 4 guesses left. A is first, I presume. Presume. Let's see, you're assuming. You're making an assumption. What's the difference between presume and assume? Presume and assume. I'm not sure. Looks like D first, H third. All right, so Chaotic Monkey is thinking D is first. Hang on, Chaotic Monkey. D. If D was first, we would have a red. We'd have a red here. So we know that D can't be first. We know D can't be first because if it was first, we'd have red here. H being third, we know that H isn't third because this would be red if H was third. All right. So it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky here. We can like do some what is it called? Deductive. A, D, E, F. Oh, progress. We have a red star. One of these letters is in the correct spot. 2 of these letters are not in the correct spots, but are correct, but not in the correct spots. 3 guesses left. First confirmed. A, you're thinking A here is confirmed. Maybe Tall says C-A-D-F. Ooh, C-A-D-F. All right. 2 guesses left, folks. 2 guesses left for CADF. See, and Tani wanted us to do the hard one. We might still solve it. We might be able to get there. Keep in mind, we got to get 4. They're unique letters. They're distinct letters too. But this is a class project that the students are working on right now. And I'll show you guys how you can get, they're not implementing the full thing. They're A, C, D, E. All right. We know, code deliberately and AC. All right. We sure we want ACDB? Code deliberate. We sure we want ACDB? All right. ACDB. Boom. You were unable to defuse the bomb. The code was AFGD. AFGD. All right. Do you want to try again? It's up to you guys. Do you want to go again? It's okay. We can try hard if you want. Hard is just really hard, though. I don't know if hard is actually solvable. All right, we'll do another normal. If we can beat normal, we'll go to hard mode. All right. Someone give me an initial guess. Here we go. A, B, C, D. There we go. All right, so 2 of these letters are correct. But they're not in the correct spot. 2 are correct, but not the correct spot. E, F, G, H. All right, so we'll know that 2 of those letters are correct, but they're not in the correct spots. C, D, E, F. A, B, D, I, F, H, Shira 513. It has to be a 4-letter guess. So we have these dots here represent that it's a 4-letter word. G-H-A-B. Gahab. There we go. Ooh, Gahab's a pretty good one. We're close. We still don't have all 4 letters. 2 from each. CBGB. So Gonzo, just a quick clarification. The password is guaranteed to be distinct letters, so no letter will be repeated. H-E-G-F. 2 of those are correct. All right. So Gonzo, I can do CBGB if you want, but it will let us make that guess, but just letting you know that it can't possibly be the actual password. Chag. All right. 4 guesses left. We might have to increase the number of guesses we get here. All right, what are we thinking? What are we thinking here? Chad, Kilted Ninja. We're going to go with a Chad. Chad was not it. Kilted Ninja, welcome back to the stream. Also, I didn't say welcome to Chaotic Monkey. It's so nice to have you here on this beautiful day. And Sharia 513 on YouTube. It's nice to have you with us. So C is first. C being first, that feels like a pretty good possibility here. Pretty good possibility here. So which one of these? C beginning first, pretty high chance. Maybe it feels that way. The A could also be third. Notice A could also be third here. Ground pet, CDAB. Don't use DEF. CDAB, CFAE. Uh-oh. We're down to one guess. We're down to one guess, you guys. We might have to make more guesses here for streaming mode. For streaming mode, we might have to make it so we have some more. CHAE, Che. Oh, all right. Here, let's increase it so we have more guesses. Let's make it so we have more guesses here. Let's go to our, program here. Let's increase the number of guesses we have on normal. Normal here. Max guesses on normal. Let's go to 16. Let's see if I can fit that many in here. Oh, it's not gonna let me rebuild. Hang on. We have to solve this first. There's a code. Yeah. All right. So it won't let me actually change it because this is not the correct thing. Kuwani, welcome back to the stream, by the way. All right, we'll try one more time. We'll see if we can get it. We'll see if we can get it here. So there is a 4-letter code. It can be any number. And chat needs direct access. I know. So if you want an actual copy of this, Kuwani, thank you for being number 10. Make it to 40 CABD, and then we'll implement the solution. Kargoosh, yeah, we added an exclamation point hat command for 1,000 points. For 1,000 points, I'll put on another hat. For 1,000 points, I'll put another hat. Corfless, welcome to Lurk Mode, my friend. CABD, BCDE. All right. It's a little bit hard because people just, there's not enough. Chad, we'll go with a Chad. There we go, Chad. We need to make more. It does need to be longer. I am pointless, unfortunately. Kargoosh. You're pointless. Kargoosh, are you pointless? Exclamation points. I don't have normal channel points. Do exclamation points. I never felt points. H. All right, so we got an HA, Haid. We also got a FGHC. C, Chaotic Monkey's got 3,800 points. EGAF. All right. This is the Chaotic. So would it be a nice idea to make the letters all white when they can be colored when they get put into the guess? So I think we're gonna do a Wordle next. I think we're gonna do a Wordle game next. Let me see. Kilted says, would it be a nice idea to make the letters all white when they then they can be colored when they get put into the guess? That's not a bad idea. CDHG. This is too much on stream because the coordination is rough. Let's see if we're going to implement a solution. We'll implement a solution to this. Oh no, Code Monk, we only get one more guess. I know here. CABH, no. All right. We're going to implement a solution so we can play it. So the way this project works, and if you happen to have .NET, maybe I should publish this. Anyway, this is a template project I give to my students. They have the solution. It shows them the only thing they have to implement is the logic for checking. So they're practicing loops and arrays. The logic for checking correct and correct symbols. So they get this sort of template. This is one of the first things I have them do with arrays. It says, okay, loop through the left side is the actual word. And the right side is the guess that the player gave. So we have to write a loop that says which letters are matching, which ones are in the correct spots, absolute correct spots. So we do a for loop here. For int ix equals 0, ix is less than code, and ix is less than guess. A lot of students miss this part here. Ix plus plus. So we're gonna iterate through, dot length. We're gonna iterate through both code and guess at the same time. And we say if the code at ix is equal to the guess at ix, matches increases by 1. So this is going to count the correct letters. It's going to count the correct letters. Oh, and by the way, if you run this, let's go into our solution here. So I give them the example. They get to play the example. Then they run the solution here. They run this. This is exactly, it's kind of like Mastermind, except it's single player here. So now they get to play, and so I say, okay, play the game on, play the example version. Now play this version, and students go, oh, we're missing the little dots. Little dots don't show up. Okay. So then I have them implement this part here. So they do this part first. They implement which ones are correct first here, and I add there's a little flag they can set at the top of the program, which will show the code here. So the actual code gets displayed so they can test it. So they know it's GDEA, so they know that if do A, B, C, D, nothing will show up. They've set it up here, so GDAB, they get 2 because they've only implemented the part for checking which ones are correct. Which ones are correct. Coldplay, Coldplay, what a great name. Coldplay. Welcome to the stream of today. We got Coldplay. Oh, Coldplay. Thank you for following me today. Coldplay, welcome to the stream, my friend. Happy, what is today? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Nice to have you here with us on this beautiful day. All right, so we count these ones. Then we'll count the correct symbols next. So this is the next method they have to implement that says, count the correct symbols. Cargouche, Cargouche, I can't believe you've followed me today. Cargouche, I'd like to say thank you. Cargouche, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Happy to have you here. All right, so correct symbols is a little bit different. So some students might write it as a for loop. We're talking about traditional for loops here, and then I want them to write a for each loop here. So I give them a bunch of hints, and I say do a for each that says loop through every character in guess. For a character in guess, what I want you to do is say if code.contains the character, we're going to increase the match by 1. We're going to increase the match by 1. Thank you so much, Sharia. I appreciate that. We increase the match by 1. And at the end, we know that the correct symbols are the ones that are not in the correct spot. So since we wrote correct first, we can just subtract those ones out. We subtract them out. So this is the solution to this little problem here. Krish says, I want to know if there was any detection for refollows was in your bot, but it isn't. It isn't, yeah, so it's all a Twitch thing. It's all a Twitch thing. Enjoy your learning, Tani. Okay, so now, if we still have people here, if we run this now, we should have, how many guesses I said? I think I set it to 16 guesses, 20 guesses. What did I say? Easy mode, 16. All right, so we got 16 guesses. Let's see if we can do it in 16 guesses. Or here, let's try it. Let's go with 20. I don't know if my terminal can get this big. That's the only reason I haven't done that. All right, I might need to switch. Let's try normal. There we go. All right, we got 20 guesses this time, folks. We got 20 guesses. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we make it happen? Can you make it happen? Huh? Maybe? Can you? Let's try. Let's try. I bet you can. I bet you can. Oh, it also tells us the code, so of course you can. Hang on, it's saying the code here. I gotta get rid of that. I gotta turn the debug mode off. All right, false. All right, then we'll make that guess, maybe tall. We'll make that guess. Easy, normal. A, B, C, D. There we go. All right, we got 2 correct. 2 correct. Was hoping you wouldn't notice Kilton Ninja was gonna just get it right. E, F, G, H. Beautiful, beautiful strategy here. This is the strategy I usually start with, especially now we got 2 and 2. Ooh, we're on a good track. We're on a really good track here. H, E, A, D. Okay. Head. It doesn't have to be a word, Kilton Ninja. It doesn't have to be a word. It doesn't have to be a word. It could be a word, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a word. All right. I keep forgetting. It's okay. It's okay. I know we get attracted to those words. I know I do. I do it too. I'm like, oh, a word. Oh, a word. ACGH. Oh, that's a good strategy. It's a good strategy. A good strategy there. Indeed. Tani, welcome back from your lurk, my friend. I'm sorry to distract you. DCEF. Boom. Almost made some progress. DCEF here. Okay. All right. EFAH. We got one in the correct spot. There's a letter in the correct spot. Here. AEFH. Okay. All right. We got one letter is correct in that list. One letter is correct. The best part, one of the great things, this is a really helpful line here. This line is super helpful because we know that two of these letters are in the absolute correct spot. EFAC. So we know that this line's super helpful. AFGH, EFCD. Okay. So this line here, the lines where you know that one is in an absolutely correct spot, especially the ones that have lots here. So we know that potentially here, I would be focused on these E and F here. So we know that E and F are either correct or not valid letters. We know that here, check this one out. E and F here. E and F here. So there's something we can deduce some stuff about them here in here because they've been in the same position so many times. ECAH, EGA. Gustavo, welcome back to the stream. EBGC. Boom! Gustavo Barreto. Gustavo, excellent. Well done, my friend. Nailed it. Took it down. We did it, folks. We did it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guesses. So 2 more guesses in our first try. Gustavo got it on the first try, indeed. Gustavo points. Add for getting it right. We're going to give you 100 points, Gustavo. Nice job. And folks, for helping me through these hard times. 250 points to all you beautiful people out there. You know you're beautiful. I know you're beautiful. You're the beautifulest of the beautifuls. All right, folks, we done did it. So, this is a project. Let me publish this real quick in case anyone wants to give it a try. Let's go to my GitHub, Captain Carter. Tani, welcome to our beauty is nothing compared to the double hattage. Look, if you want more hats, exclamation point hats for 1,000 points. 1,000 points, I'll keep putting them on. Give me some more hats. I'll wear them. Extra hats, I redeemed a hat. Prepare yourself for a captain hat. All right, let's get another one. There we go. Extra hat. There we go. Maybe Tall wants to add a hat. Hat to the stack. If I did it right, we can only get one hat per person in the stream. All right, there we go. Gonna have to zoom out just a little bit here. Thank you for the hat, Redeem. Chaotic Monkey, thank you for the hat. There we go. Hat on, Captain. There we go. Hero Fox, thank you for the hat. Here we go. Get another hat in there. This is how it's done. There you go. All right, so you guys got to collaborate. Stop, collaborate, and listen. If you want to get hats up on this position. Pagorli, thank you for the hat. Here we go. Hat it up. I don't know. I might run out of hats. It's not true. I have a lot of hats. Vanilla Ice, Profits. Vanilla Captain. How many hats? How do you have so many? Pagorli, you want to know how I got these hats? You want to know how I got these scars? You want to know how I got these hats, Pagorli? Is that a question? You want to know how I got these hats? How do you have so many? You want to know how? Well. Does Sally wear these too? Sally doesn't wear any hats. Just Captain Coder. So, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, as you folks out there may or may not know, as you folks may or may not know, Captain Coder is a big old fan of board games. I have a couple board games. Did you guys know I have a few board games? All right, so someone once asked me, and they said, "Hey, Captain, I have a question for you. I have a question for you, Captain." Someone asked, the big sack one. Let's allow that there. Kwani, look, we got to get more. Look, that's like the last one. That's the last one we have to redeem. That's the hat to rule them all. That's the one hat to rule them all. So we'll have to get a couple more people to redeem if we want the sack. Hat. All right, there we go. Put another hat on. So someone asked me, hey, Captain, what do you want for your birthday? I don't know what to get you. And I like board games. And the hat boxes are these really beautiful, usually really beautifully like decorated round boxes. And I love the way board game parts and components fit into the hat boxes. And I told this person, I said, "What do you want for your birthday?" This is my mom. I think it was my mom who was asking, "What do you want for your birthday?" I said, "Tell people to get me hat boxes. I want hat boxes for my birthday, so that way I can put all my game components in hat boxes, really beautiful hat boxes." So my mom heard, get Captain hats for his birthday. So for my birthday, I just kept getting I got all these hats. I got 0 hat boxes. But I got a lot of hats. Privon. Let me know if I'm saying it now. Privon. I'd like to say thank you for following me today. We got Privon. Thank you for following me today. I'd like to say thank you so much. Thank you for following on this day. Privon, thank you today. Thank you so much for the follow. Happy Sunday. And we also got Thistic. I would like to thank you for following me now, Thistic. I'd like to welcome you. This is a troll. I just realized what I said. I'm gonna call you Stick. Is that okay? Hello, Stick. How are you? Is it okay if I call you Stick? Stick, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Everyone else, I have a feeling you use Fedora. That's hilarious, Privet. Fedora is my favorite flavor. It's my favorite flavor of Linux. Fedora is my favorite distro. How you doing, friends? All right, we got a couple hat redeems here. So I was in the middle of telling my hat story. So essentially, I asked to get hat boxes for my birthday, and everyone bought me hats instead. So now I just have a bunch of hats. Now I'm a hatter. All right, so I do have a lot of hats. Exclamation point hat. If you have enough points, we could get a few more hats on here. How many boxes do you have? I have 0 hat boxes. I have 0 hat boxes. Yeah, I received 0 hat boxes. Grizzolo, welcome to the stream. Hi from is that Italy or IT? Yeah, so I got 0 hat boxes. Okay. So here's what we're doing. Italy, it's nice to see you, Grizzle. I was like, is this IT? Are you answering my support ticket? Are you the person that I sent a support ticket to and you're finally getting back to me? It's been a while. It's been a while here. All right. So what are we working on? We're going over this mastermind. I call it my defuse puzzle. We're about to publish this. So you guys can check it out if you would like. CaptainCoder.org. Captain Coder challenges. Hang on. CD challenge. Hang on. CD coding challenges. I have too many directories now. Italy, welcome, my friend. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to have some culture here. Finally got some culture in the stream, Priven. Grizzolo, finally some culture. HS Nyrus, Hasnyrus. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. Nyrus, oh Nyrus. I'd like to welcome you to the stream, my friend. We've got Nyrus. Oh, Nyrus. Welcome to the Academy. I'd like to say welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream and welcome, my friend. So thank you for following me. Nyrus, let me know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Welcome to the stream. We got a bunch of new people here today, folks. For those of you, anyone who's new here, my name is Captain Coder. Captain Coder is me, and me is Captain Coder. Captain Coder is, and will always be, maybe not always, Captain Coder is a full-time educator. I teach, my full-time job, computer science and programming. I teach a little bit of music too, at a school for ages 10 to 14. That's my full-time job. On Twitch, I like to hang out. Work on class projects, hang out with you beautiful people, making some fun stuff happen. But I'm so glad you guys are here with us. Grizzolo says, all fun except bad politicians as ever. We compensate with good developers. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. So this stream is dedicated to creating a community for all of you beautiful folks out there. If you want to learn to code, if you want to share your coding knowledge with others, that's what we go for. You have nice shiny teeth. If I had those, I'd make good close-up. They're a little bit, look. My teeth are a little, the color's not exactly what I like. But you know, I blame that on the coffee. Maybe we'll do Captain Mouth stream. Captain Mouth stream. There we go. Now it's anonymous. No one can see my face. Therefore we're an anonymous stream here. All right, let's see if we can get some actual code done. We did a little. We wrote 2 for loops, folks. We wrote 2 for loops today, that's good progress. We wrote 2 for loops here. We wrote this for loop. And we wrote this for loop. So we got 2 for loops, 2 if statements. We're on a good, we managed to beat the diffuse game. Let's go into our coding challenges here. C#, CD diffuse. So I actually turned this into, let's remove Captain Coder here. I know I need to get the GitHub there. Hang on. Let's, you can find it here, sponsor. Need to have a GitHub link though. So I did just get approved. Captain Coder's Academy did just get approved for sponsorship, but you can find our GitHub here. Is there a link to the actual GitHub from here? There's not. All right, here's the actual GitHub. 1 second. Here's the actual, sorry. It's actual GitHub repositories for Captain Coder's Academy is here, folks. Hang on, let's add a stick. Hang on, I'm gonna forget. Hang on, I gotta add a note here so I don't. Stick. Thank you so much for doing that. Here, folks, you want to see how a sausage is made? You want to see how the sausage is made? Let's add the GitHub command. I don't have a GitHub command yet. People keep doing that, so let's go ahead and add one GitHub. And switch to advanced. When you type GitHub, we're going to add in a chat message. Send the chat message here. Select. It's going to go as Captain Coder. It's going to say, beep, boop. You can find Captain Coder's GitHub here. Boom, and then I'll also say, if you like what you see, consider sponsoring. Is that how you spell sponsoring? It looks weird to me. Captain Coder's Academy here. All right, then we have, it's like a twofer. It's a twofer. All right, there we go. Boom, save it, ship it, beautiful. All right, GitHub, boom, we done did it. I forgot to update what we're doing today. Stick, thank you for testing. Nice. So now you guys know how a sausage is made. You saw the inner workings. Priven! No! The stream must go on. We got Priven. The stream must go on. We got to try and get something done. Tower of Hats. We added a hat. We added a hat redeem. BK ! Hat if you want to get a hat added to the stack here. Exclamation point hat. There we go. Only cost you 1,000 channel points. Probably should have told you first. All right, we're gonna add a hat to the stat. Here we go. Hat to the stat. I probably should have put one of these on the bottom here. I'm gonna hang on. Oh, maybe tall. You're not enough points. I've got 50K. Let's get this going. There we go. Oh, to BK. Sorry, not enough. You gotta wait 3 hours. Each person has to wait 3 hours to get a second hat in there. The second hat in there. Well, he planned it. He planned it. We got it. We got this. Nice try, folks. Nice try. So if you stick around long enough, folks, for being here on this beautiful day, because you guys are so lovely. I give 1,000 points to all you beautiful people out there. 1,000 points to all you beautiful people. All right. Or did you boozle me into giving you 1,000 points? Maybe you just boozled me into giving you 1,000 points. Free hat redeem, exactly. Here we go. All right. So we're in the process of here. Let's of repackaging this. We're gonna repackage this here. .NET pack out here. Wants to sell extra crepes. It's true, folks. Last night we had so much fun over at Dungeons and Dimples till death do us part. And Dr. Jin here, folks. If you guys don't know Dimples, if you guys want to watch some fun variety streamer doing retro games, board games, Dungeons and Dragons, be sure to give Dimples a follow. We love Dimples here. We love us at Dungeons and Dimples.
She's taken particular offense to this pile of snow and is just attacking it with all of her arrows. What are you doing, honey? Die, Snow.
Dimples, if you want to give Dimples some love sometime, I hang out over there a lot, actually, folks. If you like, not a programming stream, but if you want to just watch some insanity ensue in Dungeons and Dragons and board games and old retro games, click that like button. Promise you won't be disappointed. I promise. And Profits, thank you for the reminder. Aries, welcome back to the stream. All right, enjoy your lurk, BK. Thank you for letting me know. Aries, happy Sunday, my friend. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Wherever you happen to be, I hope it's a beautiful one. Folks, what are we doing today? We are working on, I was going to package, I'm going to submit this package here. We're going to upload this to NuGet. We're going to add this NuGet package. So hang on, I'm going to do that off screen here. Switch to face cam so I don't accidentally ruin anything. We are submitting this as a NuGet package so you guys can add this template. And I should probably just do it as a repository. But the reason I don't do it as a repository is the solution is included in the repository. So we're actually going to submit this here as a NuGet package. Bear with me. Grab your bear. Bear with me. Are you holding on? Sorry, it's taking so long. Bear with me, folks. Are you grabbing that bear? You got to hold that bear tight. Hold it in close to your heart here. All right, so we're going to submit this to our Snabble. Welcome back to the stream. All right, we pushed it up. It's going to take a moment for it to I always felt Captain Coder had a good attitude. It's true. The hat. Ho, Snabble. Look at you go. All right, so we added this Captain Coder package. New uninstall. Let's uninstall. So basically what we've done here, let's uninstall the defuse template. We're going to uninstall it here. Uninstall this. And when this thing resolves, it's not available. The licensing will come there. What have come back to you? Love it. You having fun? We got a lot of hat redeems. We added a hat redeem. Hang on, I got to add it to the list of redeems on the page here. Hang on, we'll do that too. Whilst we're waiting, the Captain Coder here. I need to find a place to worship like a Kingdom Hall or church. In 2024, I realized that I need it. I gotta do it with them. Look, whatever works for you, Aries. Whatever works for you. I'm glad you have, or I hope you can find what works for you. Yeah. And thank you so much for being here. We love having you here. All right. So we're gonna open up these panels. Here. And I want to add, we have a new hat redeem. I didn't have enough low cost redeems here. Look, anyone find whatever they need, that's what I care about. Hat. For 1,000 points, the captain will wear a hat for some amount of time. Redeemable. How do we spell redeemable? Redeemable by multiple persons. All right. Redeemable by multiple persons for multiple hats. There we go. So you guys can team up, get the captain hat going. Kisu, 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 Kisu. How are you today? Thank you, Kisu, Kisu. Thank you for following me. Kisu, thank you so much for the follow. Redmer says, will you take them off by, probably all at once. Probably all at once is how I'll take them off. But we got this nice strap to make sure, hopefully there's a nice, I want to hit myself in the head. Ow. Hit myself a little bit in the head there. All right. Greasy Bacon, what a name. Greasy Bacon 420. You know, you got to get that greasy bacon. Greasy bacon. It's so crispy and so good. It's perfect. It's delicious. And you followed me today. Oh, greasy bacon. I hope you're good. I hope you're crispy and a little bit chewy. Crispy and chewy, that's how I like my bacon. Crispy, greasy bacon, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you being here. Happy Sunday. What did the hat say to the scarf? You hang around and I'll go on ahead. Badoomch, badoomch. That's right, Redmer. We're gonna have a massive dialog at the end. All right, what are we doing? We were waiting for this package to get published. All right, so the package is now published, folks. So the package, the challenge has just been published here. You can find it here. And what this does, check it out. We can actually install this template. That's how I get my students. So if you have .NET going, you can install this template and it adds in this here. So remove -rf star, we'll remove all this. Do .NET. Now if we do .NET new, Captain Coder -defuse, it loads up this project template for my students to complete. It'll be this one here. And so it gives them this nice little README that explains what do you need to do. What do you need to do here? Proton just dropped in to say hi. I gotta run to the sauna. Enjoy your trip to the sauna, Proton. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Happy Sunday, my friend. Enjoy your day. Keep coding. Keep being beautiful. Keep being the best you can be. We'll see you soon. Kilted says, Lurk, off to work on a prototype. Have a fun rest of the stream with the Mastermind Code Game. Awesome. Kilted Ninja. Enjoy your prototype, my friend. Enjoy your prototype. Okay, so it comes with this. When you do it, it actually puts this whole thing. It comes with a set of unit tests. It comes with the example game so you can run, so you can play the example game like we did here. So if you wanted to, I assume you have a sauna in your house. That's probably true. I'm not sure. Are you talking to Proton, I think? I do not have a sauna in my house. This room sometimes feels like a sauna. This room sometimes gets hot in here, and it feels like a sauna. All right, folks. What are we doing? Who am I? Where am I? Where are my false teeth? What are we doing? That's right. So I wanted to work on my next challenge. I'm not sure. I think I want to make it a Wordle. I think I want to do Wordle. These were the ideas I had. So we did defuse. Tic-tac-toe was an option. Minesweeper, I have a Minesweeper project I can convert into one of these templates. Sudoku is another puzzle, and I was thinking which one would be good for doing array work. Connect 4 was another one I was thinking. I think Wordle or a variation of Hangman. I was thinking something called Snowman might be pretty good too. And so I'm trying to think what is the next little challenge project I want to finish. Minesweeper is a little bit too advanced for the next one. And so I am thinking Wordle. Wordle would be pretty good. The interesting thing about Wordle is selecting a real word and then verifying that the word is valid is a little bit tricky. And so in Finland, there's a sauna and everyone just go into the corner. It's 90 degrees. Look, I've never been to Finland, but now that I know that there's so many saunas there, I might have to give it a visit. I might have to go give it a visit. All right. Give me just a second here, folks. I gotta, there we go. There we go. Sorry. Give me just a second. Bear with me here. All right. There we go. Apologies. I had a message come up on my other screen here to take care of. Okay. Hexagonal Minesweeper. All right. So Sukwani, Hexagonal Minesweeper, I think would be a really fun project. For me. I think it'd be maybe a really painful project for my students. So keeping in mind, these are simple programming. Simple is a strong word. These are programming projects for my students who are learning about arrays, lists, sets, and dictionaries. Arrays, lists, sets, and dictionaries. Hexagons, they're still not fully comfortable yet with a grids, rectangular grids yet. So we gotta be a little bit careful in that regard. You gotta be Hexagonal Minesweeper sounds like a really fun project, though. Hexagonal Minesweeper sounds like a really fun project. What about hexagonal architecture? Well, look, we all know that hexagons are the bestagons. In fact, hexagons are the bestagons. Learning coordinate systems with hexagons is really fun. I think it's really fun. My students in the past have found it very painful. They have found it very painful. So these days I try and avoid that. I am thinking we could use Wordle and have the students explore dictionaries and hash sets for efficiency purposes. So one of the things that's really neat about doing the Wordle game. So something that'd be neat about doing Wordle is if we verify that it's a real word. If we make sure that the students have to type in real words, we can have them load in a dictionary file, a file that contains the known words, and then I'll have them write code that uses a for loop first to find that word, and we talk about hash sets. We talk about hash sets for quickly looking up things. So I think that could be a really fun project to do with them. Let's look at that. Let's do a Wordle. We gotta call it something else. So we don't want to call it Wordle. And so we'll have to make some variation on it. We gotta come up with a different name than Wordle. Let's see if we can find an alternative to the name Wordle. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to see what are good, generate a list of 10 alternative names for the game Wordle. And maybe have some, we'll see if we can come up with some LexiQuest, Vocab Venture, WordForge are like puzzle letters. Phrase Finder, I don't like that one. Letter Logic, Text Twist. If you have a hyperbolic plane, you can tile it with pentagons, I hear. If that's a joke, I don't understand it. I don't understand that joke. A hyperbolic plane, you can tile it with pentagons. I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Do pentagons tile? Pentagons tile? Interesting. Because they don't tile it on a 2D dimensional, but if you have it on a plane that I don't always tell jokes. Okay, so that's just a statement. That you're just stating a thing here. Because that's interesting about pentagons. So that's a shape with 5 sides. For those of you who don't know what pentagon means, it's a shape with 5 sides. And it sounds like you're saying if we have a hyperbolic plane. That is really interesting. I was like, what is the joke here? Snabble. I'm sorry, I didn't quite know that it wasn't a joke, but now I know. I'm gonna call it just a Wordle. I think maybe WordForge, LexiQuest, Vocab Venture. Let's go with Wordle. WorldD. WorldD is not what I want. Remove WorldD. We gotta add an RF in here. Make der Wordle. Did I spell it right that time? Is Wordle, am I allowed, is Wordle copyrighted? Is Wordle copyrighted? Is there a copyright on Wordle? Yes, popular Wordle game is now owned by New York Times, which was acquired from Josh Wardle. That's interesting. There's other less popular games that also use the Wordle name, and those have a copyright owned by their owners or creator. Is Wordle copyright or trademark? It's copyright. Just the name is copyright, or the game is the logic that the game Wordle copyrighted. I don't know if that is. Anyway, we're gonna make a Wordle clone. It's okay. Look, Captain. I'll try not to get sued. Let's .NET new class lib. All right, so we create a class lib here for our Wordle. Has all the logic associated with it. Let's make it a console project. Solution here. We'll do a .NET new XUnit as well. XUnity tests. Okay. So .NET new SLN, .NET SLN add solution and tests. Go into our tests. We'll do a .NET add package. I love me a good shouldly package, shouldly. And then we'll add a reference to our solution as well. Okay. So now I have this project ready to set up. We'll see if we get it. That is a pretty interesting fact though. Okay. All right, folks. We're going to take a quick break here. We've been going for almost 90 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. The hats will reset after the break. We're going to have the hat reset after the break, folks. I'm going to get myself some more bean water. I'm out of bean water. I'm out of fresh water. We'll get some fresh water as well. And when we come back, we're going to get some stretches in, and then we're going to start working on our Wordle project. So don't go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere. Captain Code will return. Hang tight, everybody. I shall be back. CFM Weston, thank you so much for the follow. CFM Weston, thank you for following me today. We got Weston. Oh, Weston. Welcome to the family. I'd like to say, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow on this beautiful day. Oh, Weston, thank you. Thank you for following me. CFM Weston, thank you so much for the follow. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're back. We're gonna get some stretches in every 60 minutes, every 90 minutes, every 2 hours tops. I gotta tell you, you gotta get up, you gotta move around, you gotta take care of yourself. One way you can take care of yourself is getting some stretches in.
You in the back. Pay attention.
Look, the captain loves you, which means you should love you. And if you love, you gotta love that body. One way you can love that body is getting up and stretching. So I'm gonna encourage you to stand on up with me. Get some stretches in. Code Monk, thank you for the welcome back, folks. I'm gonna encourage you to stand on up, get some stretches in with me. We're gonna start out with a nice trunk twist, arms up at the side here, and just rotate nice and slow back and forth. Just nice and slow twist here. Getting a full extension there. If you feel any pain, stop. Feel any pain, stop. You don't want any pain here. You just want to feel good. Get a nice pump in. That's even better. But it shouldn't hurt at all. Oh man, I was rolling out a bunch of rubber, heavy rubber flooring yesterday. So my lower back here. Oh, this feels great. Get those arms up above your head now. Lean to the side. You're gonna stretch in here. Lean to the other side. You're gonna stretch in here again. If it hurts, stop. If you're feeling any faintness at all from the stretching, go ahead and slow down, sit back down. Oh yeah, get those nice stretches in. Just taking care of ourselves, taking care of our bodies the way we deserve to be cared for. Oh yeah, let's get some shoulder rolls in next. Take those shoulders up, back, and down, and we're gonna roll them back. 2, 3, 4, add the elbows, yeah. 2, 3, 4, full arms. 2, 3, 4, roll them forward, yeah. 2, 3, 4, add the elbows. 2, 3, 4, full arms, yeah. 2, 3, 4. Oh, shake it out. Shake it out. Doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel good to be alive? Doesn't it feel good to take care of ourselves? Thank you guys for joining me in those stretches, for joining me in those 100 points to all you beautiful people out there. We're going to hop back in here. We're going to see if we're going to write ourselves a little bit of a Wordle style game, a world type game here. So let's come back in. I've set up my solutions here. That was harder than it needed to be. Kilted Ninja. You got to take care of yourself. Get those stretches in every day. Every, you know, but thank you for encouraging us. Look, the captain loves you. You get up and move every hour, every 2 hours. I try and do it every 60 to 90 minutes. Sometimes it doesn't happen. But every 2 hours tops, it's important to take care of yourself. Get that body moving. Oh, that coffee's good. Coffee's good, folks. I know it's decaf. That's okay. That's still okay. So we're going to come in here. We're going to make a Wordle game. I need a dictionary. Are there any free, open source dictionary? I invested in a standing desk last year. They're so nice. Not sure I could go back to. I can't go back to a regular desk. I work at a standing desk. Chaotic Monkey. I feel like for me, this isn't everyone. For me, the standing desk changed my life overnight. I had back pain for years. I had back pain. Switching to a standing desk overnight, back pain went away. Some people have said that it hurts. Their lower back hurts when they're at a standing desk. That has not been my experience. But yeah, overnight I was like, God, I feel so stupid for not getting one. For years, I go like, I have back pain, but I didn't want to spend the money. I was like, it's a lot of money to get here. There's a lot of money to invest in one, and it turns out they're really affordable. I ended up getting one off of meh.com. Meh.com had meh.com is a site where you can waste your money every day. There's a new deal. They had a standing desk attachment. So it's like a regular desk. You put it on top of your desk. And I said, I'll give it a try. It's like $20. I was like, Oh my God. I'm a fool. I should have done this. I should have done this years ago. So now I have, and now that Standard Desk is only like 100 USD, which it can be a lot for some people, but for the quality of life change, man. So you have it with a list of 470, open source, English words list. Okay. So I need to make sure it's open source. List of English words. Here we go. Is this the one you're referring to? What's the license? What's the license here? This is unlicensed. This is free and unencumbered software license into the public domain. Beautiful. Public domain, even better. Okay. So word list. What is this created from? Well, searching for a list of English words for on autocomplete I found. No idea why. Info chip put the word list into an Excel. I pulled it out. English words. All right, so we'll go with words. Contains only alpha words, words that only have letters, no numbers or symbols. If you want a quick solution, choose this. This is probably the one I want. Kilted Ninja, awesome. This is probably one. Contains all the words from words alpha in a JSON. If you're using Python, you can easily load this file. English words here. Let's, this one's, it's a big file. That's interesting. We're gonna trim it down. I guess we're gonna trim it down. Maybe we don't need to trim it down. It's interesting the words that exist. Ein, as, al, ali, alis. All right, so this is okay. There'll be a ton of really small words and the really long words, which aren't really words. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We just need something like this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna save this. Save this here. This is gonna come into our Git folder, Captain Coder org, coding challenges, C#, Wordle, solution. We're gonna drop it in here. Words alpha, and let me put in. It's weird. It says 1 byte. Did it not actually download? Interesting. That's fine. That's fine. I want to put a credit in here. Create new at the top level. New file readme.md. Come on. Why would? Come on. It shouldn't take this long to create a file. Dithron, welcome back to the stream, my friend. Thank you again yesterday for sharing your Giantess game with us. Really cool stuff. Really fun to play it. Really fun to stomp. Really fun to jump. But how you been? Welcome back to the stream. All right. Well, it's impossible to create a file here. There it goes. All right. Credits. Now I can't type in this file. What is going on? Is my keyboard broken? No. Reload window. Good, been working on my Little Invaders game. I think it's almost done. Very cool. That's super. I was thinking it would be fun. I kind of want to do something like that. I was going, oh man, it'd be fun to do a DOS stream. I was thinking maybe next year. Oh, I'm doing Advent of Code almost certain. I was going like DOScember, but instead of playing DOS games, writing games in DOS is what I was thinking. Maybe we'll see what happens next year. Credits. Words alpha.txt. Put a link there. It's public domain, so technically you don't have to credit it, but that's okay. We will. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new file here because I'm thinking about what I want my students to do. This will be a good introduction to lists for them because we don't know how many words of length 5 we have at the start. So we're gonna come in. We're gonna make a word finder here. So we're gonna do public class word finder. Word finder might be the wrong word for it. I don't want to use the word dictionary because dictionary is a class that already exists, and I don't want to get confused with that. But word finder here, one of the methods I want to be able to do. Would love to have you. Anyone can sign up. Yeah, I think it would be really fun to do. We'll see. Ra-Irie. 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 Let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. Ra-Irie. I would like to welcome you, Ra-Irie, to the stream. Ra-Irie, thank you so much for the follow. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome to the crew. So, public word finder. When we construct this thing, we got to say what, maybe it'll be a word validator. Let's change this to word validator. Word validator. Or word bank. Word bank might be a good one. Diction. So this is like the set of all the words that we'll be able to use in here. So we'll do word bank. Okay. Word bank felt like a pretty good one. So we'll do a word bank. Word bank. And the answer is going to be word length. So when we're playing Wordle, we have a set of words that is our length here. The length that we're going to use here. I just spilled coffee again. This is the second time I spilled. I had a horrible coffee spill before stream started. And I just spilled coffee into my keyboard, which is really disappointing. Because now I'm going to have to open my keyboard to actually clean it out. It went, this is why I usually, little distraction here. So I'm using this cup today. I didn't wash this cup. This is why I like cups that have a lip. The lip like this. I don't spill coffee when I have the lip. Keyboard, do you want to know what type of keyboard I have? Or do I need an exclamation point keyboard command? I'm using the Kinesis Advantage. Kinesis Advantage Pro. I think it's the Pro. A bad one now since the coffee spill. This is the one I have. This is my keyboard. Here, it's this one. Doesn't hurt to clean the keyboard now and then. Yeah, I like just cleaned it though, because one of the keys was having trouble. So this is like a brand new. Yes. Not a brand new keyboard. I just cleaned it. The Z key was having some issues. So this is my keyboard here. I love this keyboard. I have the gray one. 3 bills. Does it make the coffee too? Look, I have horrible carpal tunnel. Profits. This is a keyboard that, again, another device that changed my life overnight. I was trying so many different things. I have carpal tunnel in my right hand. I had carpal tunnel in my right hand, and I knew someone who used this, and they said this keyboard changed my life. And this keyboard, I have no pain anymore. No pain. It is an expensive keyboard. I've tried a bunch of different keyboards. I've had it for 20, I think like 15 or 20 years now. You spend 8+ hours a day typing on a keyboard, spend a little. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I think I'm about to order a brand new one as well, or upgrade. But this keyboard has been a workhorse for me. It's a hefty keyboard too. Like I've traveled with it. It takes up a lot of space, but I travel with it. I bring it places. It comes with foot pedals. So I used to, before I was at a standing desk, I used to use the foot pedals all the time too. Super programmable as well. I've heard the Urbanot keyboard is much better for you. It helps prevent carpal tunnel. Yeah, I have carpal tunnel. And if I'm on a regular keyboard, I start getting pain after like 5-10 minutes. No pain at all. I can type on this all day without any issues. All right, so we have a word length. And then I also want to give it a string array here. A string array of all words. Well, it's interesting here. So I have this challenge of like, does WordBank load from a file? Do we specify the file? How far do we want to abstract here? Hand cam win when my keyboard is so gross. I have a dock cam. That I suppose I could use. It takes up a lot of real estate. My hands are pretty gross today. Here, we'll turn on. Here's a hand. My desk is kind of gnarly. Here, hand cam. This I was playing games on stream yesterday, so I had to pull this one out. I do have a dock cam. Can see my fingers. Wait, where's the space bar? On my keyboard? It's on my right thumb. My space bar is on my right thumb. I don't know if my dot cam can come this far, but you can see my disgusting keyboard. It needs to get clean. This is why I need a new one. This is what the keyboard looks like. The keyboard, it's a little bit interesting, but yeah, this is the space key over here. It's on my right thumb, space key. So it's a little bit interesting, and then backspace is on my left thumb. So it's hard to play games on this one. It's hard to play games on it because a lot of games have you pressing space for stuff, and so I can't press space. Or pressing shift always hurts my hand a little bit too. But it's a pretty cool keyboard. I really like it. This dot cam doesn't go quite high enough for it though. But yeah, cool keyboard. Absolutely love this keyboard. It's a workhorse. It's dirty. It's dirty. I think I'm gonna get a new one. I've been thinking about, they're expensive. The reason I haven't got one is I can get by with it, but they are like another $300. So this is why games on your normal keyboard, Distron that plus I have, exactly. That plus the carpal tunnel makes it a little bit tricky. Like stretching my hand out hurts quite a bit. But yeah, I can't play games on this keyboard very easily. I have to have a very specific control scheme. It's also, even WSAD is kind of hard on it. Because the keys are set up for, it's your pinky on the A key is what it's set up for. And so the way the keyboard is curved in, it's not just a split keyboard, the keys are actually curved inward. So you have to have like good hand posture to use it. So part of me is saying a word bank here. I'm going to take in a string file name. I'm going to have it take in a file name here, and it's going to load all the files from it. I think that is how I want to do this. Either that or word bank. Maybe I make word bank a little bit different. String all words like this. So word bank will have all words in it. And we have some methods. Does it feel smaller than a normal keyboard, like squished in? I don't think so. I personally don't think the Kinesis feels like a smaller keyboard. If anything, it feels a little bit bigger than most keyboards I work on. Sigian, welcome back to the stream. I did add an exclamation point daily. If you don't want to do the first command, if you just want to get your points, exclamation point daily will get you your points for the day. Yeah. Or maybe it is. I thought I set it up. Maybe it's exclamation point here. I thought I set it up so it wouldn't do it. Someone try exclamation point here. Daily apparently is still hooked up to the first command. Let me fix that. Sorry. So if you've already claimed your points, it doesn't do anything. So it has to be someone here. All right. So I thought here I set up to be daily. It's because first is also, first, get rid of daily on there. All right, so now you should be able to do here or daily, and it'll go to the other one. Profits, thank you here. Number 14, excellent. People don't know, but you can get those points. Get those points. They accumulate. I want to add in a streak as well, but I haven't quite gotten that. Ascertainment, nice to see you here, my friend. I hope you've been having a beautiful week, a beautiful year. I've been having a beautiful year, but it's nice to see you happy. Whatever today is, Sunday. All right, so we're going to take in a string array, all words here. And one of the things that we'll do is we're going to translate this into a private string array, all words, like this. We'll make it read only. Hope you're well. I'm doing absolutely wonderful, Ascertainment. Thank you for hope and wellness onto me, because I'm doing wonderful. We're gonna make a copy of this here. So one of the things defensively, I'll have my students make a copy of this, so it can't be modified, maybe, or maybe we just have it. So there's something interesting here. If we just accept all words like this. This array can change on us under the hood later. So there's a little bit of a thing that we got to deal with there. Maybe potentially, if we wanted to make sure that that list couldn't change, we could make a copy of it. Like this to array will actually clone that whole list. All right, so we have word bank here. We have word bank, give it a list of words. And then I want to have a public a public, and this is where the sort of challenge I'm having or thinking through is, what do I want my students to do? I kind of want to introduce them to hash sets here, but I want them to use non-hash sets first. Maxwell, welcome back to the stream. How have you been, my friend? It's so nice to see you on this beautiful Sunday. I hope you've been wonderful. I essentially want something that looks like this. String array feels wrong. String array feels wrong. And there's a couple reasons for this. And I want to do words of length, and we give it an N here. It's going to find all the words of that specified length. And this is why I'm thinking the word bank itself, you'd give it to this first. So I think I want to do, it's interesting. I think I'm going to do int word bank all words, and then int word length. I think I'm going to force my students to do it this way first. Gian, welcome back to the stream. Gian Lumele, it's nice to see you again. Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo estás? Not ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Okay. Yeah. So I'm not necessarily struggling with this project here. I'm struggling with how I want to introduce it to my students. How I want to introduce it to my students in this way. And if we have the words we're keeping here, it's like, do we really want these in a list here? Probably not. So I think this is how I'm going to introduce them. So we'll start with the list. Start with the list here. All words is going to be equal. All words is going to be equal to a new list. I think this is how I'll introduce it to them. And we'll do a for each string word in all words if word.length is word length, all words dot add. So one of the nice things here is, well, the reason we're using a list is that using an array, we don't know the size ahead of time. So it introduces this problem of, well, I cannot use an array. Or if I did, I have to specify the size ahead of time. I don't know the size ahead of time. So we're going to use a list because we don't need to know the size ahead of time. Okay. The next thing I want to do is add a method called isValidWord. isValidWord. And it's going to take in a string to check here. Takes in a string to check. And it's going to tell us whether or not this word is a word in this word bank. It's going to tell us whether or not a word is in this word bank. So the simple solution here is to return all words.contains to check. Okay, we can do, that's the simple solution. I'm actually going to have students, I'm not going to tell them to use contains here. I'm going to tell them to use a for each loop for each string ch in all words. I don't know what I'm going to tell them. Return if to check is equal to ch. I don't know what I call it, ch. Return true. Return false. All right, ch here will actually be word. So go through all the words. If we find that word, we return it. So the idea is, like, we're going to be talking about the efficiency of the word. The efficiency of the word. Of is valid word. So we're going to write it some different ways. We're going to write it some different ways here. The names are very confusing so far. Cryomethylene. Yeah, tell me. What should I change? What should I change? Because I don't think that I kind of agree with you. What would you change? I appreciate the feedback. Word to check. Yeah. So is valid word. This is the word we're checking to see if this word is valid. Here comes the vibe. Here comes the vibe. Good vibes. Welcome back to the stream. And cryomethylene. Tell me, what would you change? I think all words make sense. This is like the individual word. To check is equal to word. I don't know what I would change here. Word bank is what I'm not completely happy with here. Word length. We can have a public read only int word length, and then when we initialize this, we're gonna do word length equals word length. And then you got a typo here. Word length. Word manager. Yeah, is it managing the words? Is it managing the words? I don't think it's managing any words though. So there's like, it's a tricky thing, and you don't want to use dictionary because, yeah, I don't want to use the word dictionary. It's not all I think. Passing all words in constructor and the filtered list is the same. Is valid words should maybe be dropped on the class name in which word bank is very generic, or if it's a single class, maybe just give them words of length methods. Words of length. So cryo misling. Yeah. So I originally was thinking that. And the challenge I'm struggling with here is this is supposed to be, an educational assignment. One of the things we want to learn about is the difference between arrays, lists, and strings. Arrays, lists, and sets. So part of me, we're saying that these are the set of valid words. So word bank in Wordle, we're saying we want to have only words of a specific length in this thing. And so I'm trying not to be too common, placing all words in the constructor, and then the filtered list is the same. The filtered list isn't the same. The filtered list, it removes only words that have that length there. It's named the same. You're saying that all words? It's not named the same. It's underscore all words. I see that. Yeah. So it's a good question. Maybe it's called filtered words. I don't necessarily think it's filtered words might be better. What do you think about filtered words? Hono 2525. Oh no. Welcome to the stream. Oh no. Welcome to the stream, and I would like to say thank you, my friend. If then I suggest there are unfiltered. Yeah, all words is unfiltered. Unfiltered words. So maybe unfiltered words. Maybe unfiltered words here. The Satchmo, welcome to the stream. Satchmo. Oh, Satchmo. Thank you for following me today. Oh, Satchmo. Welcome to the show. Satchmo, thank you for the follow. I filtered and suggested unfiltered. I would just keep it named word lists. Maybe word list here. Maybe just words. I like words. So I think there was some confusion here with words. So strings, collections, and sets. My first option is just to make the field all words and give them 3+ minutes to fill out the filtered. The contains words, word of length, and maybe unique words of length to teach sets. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's fine. I kind of like that. Where I put my code? Oh, sorry. Good Vibes, I missed it. But Good Vibes is asking, I need help with a bracket row. I have one error and I need to fix code where can I send my code? On the Discord. Write tests for each. That's good. I like that. So yeah, we do have tests here. The idea was to do that as well. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, sometimes come up with like arbitrary things. Let me. I like just underscore words here. The filtering I feel is kind of important. So we're teaching them a little bit about filtering through. So you're checking a precondition here. I don't even know if necessarily link select. Sijin, we're not talking about link just yet. I want them to practice writing for loops. The select would be a good way to do it. ideally you would do something like words dot where, So this is one of the things with, this is one of the things when you start using C#. When you start using C#, start using language with all these features. We call this, the language with lots of girth. For new programs, I don't want them to jump around the class or care about constructor logic. Keep the changes very small in each method which is tested. Yeah, I was almost considering just having static methods for it as well. There's the ask for help forum on the Discord. Good vibes. Ask for help. There's a section called Ask for Help. Yeah. So this is an interesting thing. We might just do. All right. So originally I didn't do word bank. I just called it like word something else. But we'll come with a different name for it. And it's just a utility class. All right. And we can do the following. We can do public word shelf. Look, we're getting complex here. Lists of string words of length int n, and then we pass in a list, a string array here of words. Okay. They know about object instance. I would say word filter, non-static. I like that word filter. Cryo mistling, awesome. Points, add cryo mistling, 500 points. This is very helpful for me. This is all good. So words of length. All right. So we have a words of length here. And one thing, I'm gonna do it this way. Int n. I'm going to do it this way. There's a reason you kind of want to have your words coming this way. If you wanted to write this as an extension method, this would be super cool. But we're not going to deal with that just yet. Words of length, and then we give it words followed by n. This is really testable as well. Really testable. Really testable. It's pretty nicely testable. We're easy to write unit tests here. So say for. So we do a list of string filtered here for each string word in words if word is equal to word dot length is n filtered dot add word. There we go. Return filtered. Cryo, what do you think about this one? This is return. If we could use yield return, we're not there yet. Yeah, so ideally we would do something like IEnumerable. So if we were writing like super production C#-esque code, it would be probably IEnumerable or hash set here. IEnumerable, because this is saying we could get duplicates. Duplicates are okay. So I really like this here. What we're gonna do next is public hash set of string unique words of length string array words int n. So this one is kind of cool. This one's kind of cool because we're going to talk about hash sets here. Hash set string filtered equals new. At the end of the day, we return this filtered here. So thank you so much for your help. If we could use, so yield return would be something that we could do if we were using IEnumerables, but we're not gonna do that for now. For each string word, I would not do hash set string return. I would make it return an array or list, and then make them think of using hash set return. Like, yeah. So you're saying that we would have them so this makes the testing hard. Here's why this makes the testing hard is they have to modify the interface. All right, so if we make them return a list of string here. Here's what I like about this. We could still have them do this. So we do for each. We haven't introduced interfaces yet. So I want, we're building up to that. Maybe we should introduce interfaces. Maybe this would be a good time to do it. We've kind of done a little bit with interfaces, but they haven't seen them fully yet. So introducing them to list here would be good. Keep it simple. Yeah. I'm going for simplicity here. You want to be careful not to overload them. So words in words. So we could do the following. Here. We say if word.length is an and filtered dot contains word. All right. So we say not here. We'll put a not here. Filtered dot add word. Okay. So this is interesting. So we can have them getting a unique words of length back. So unique words here. And then we can talk about the inefficiency of this. Like, why is this painful? Wouldn't it be nice? What makes this slow? What makes this slow here? Or we just have them use this and we'll introduce sets later. Unique words of length here could be good as well. The one thing that's nice about this is we're using a list. Maybe we can talk about calling the other method to not repeat logic. Maybe. So it doesn't repeat logic, but introduces additional runtime, right? So we could do calling words of length actually doesn't quite do it. We could talk about predicates, right? So there's it's like what is the filter here? What is the filter that we're using? We could introduce the where, on words here. I could do words here. Trying to not get too out of control here. The one thing that is useful, done. I post it when you time check. I might have time to check good vibes. I may not have time to check on it today. But thank you very much. And Proton, welcome back to the stream, my friend. So unique word of length here. And so this is just like a small part here. So we have unique words of length. They're going to run into a trouble, a slowness here when they go to filter this. Here, let's see how long it takes. Let's see how long it takes. Can I write a benchmark here? I haven't used benchmarking in C# yet. Let's see if we can do this. Word filter test. Okay, word filter test here. And let's do a words of length. Words of length test. Words of length. Okay, so for our test here, we let me think here. Can I write this as a nice inline theory chunk? Can I write it as a nice inline theory chunk? So we're gonna create a word filter. Filter equals new. Create a word filter here. And then for the filter, words of length is like, so what is the set of words we're gonna do here? And we can create a list, and then let's go with 3 here. List of string filtered. Okay. And what I'm thinking if I can make it inline, if it makes it confusing to use an inline data here, theory here. Does it make it confusing to do inline data? Oh, I don't know if I can do it because it's going to be an array anyway. All right, so let's create a string array words here, just on a separate line to keep it simple. And our words will be, what are the words? What are the words that we can use? Oh, I have such a good idea here for adding to our word bank, making it so that it also can apply like all caps, do a bunch of munging on it to make it simple for the program later. But let's go with apple, banana. Just get lorem ipsum. Hang on. I'm gonna look. This is a good use of ChatGPT. It's a good use of ChatGPT. Generate a list. In C#, generate an array called words that contains 10 strings, 3 of which have length 3. 10 strings contains 10 words, 3 of which have length 3. Here's a good use of ChatGPT. Let's see. See, can it do it? Can it do it? It did it. It did it. All right, so now I can just take this here. Just give them lorem ipsum. Oh, it didn't do it. There's more than 3 that have length 3, but that's okay. ChatGPT fails again. Fails again. We got a few. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, it does contain 3, because 3, 3. There's 6 and does contain 3. I should have said just 3. All right. Sorry. Words of length 3 here. Do words. All right. So now for our filtered, we can do filtered dot should filtered dot count filtered dot filtered. Our jobs are safe for now. That should be 6. There are 6 words in there. So words of length 6. Words of length 3. We'll do that. Void words of length 3. If we wanted to set up a theory, we could do a little bit more, but let's duplicate this. Again, simplicity. When you're writing tests, you don't want to have a bunch of weird things that are not simplistic. Let's go with 6. Computer, 1, 2, 3. I wonder why we don't write count is equal to 6. Snabble, you're asking why we don't? I mean, I'm doing an assertion. I'm doing an assertion here. Dog, computer, code. I guess I could also assert some other things. Filtered dot should be sequence. Oh, sorry, Cryo Mistling. Let me give you points. Just general readability mainly. Assert dot equals could be used. I find should being very, very more readable. My personal preference. Permit Cryo. There you go. You got permission. You should be able to post stuff. Cryo. It just thought the dot assert dot equals. You have to after you've been here for an hour. It will let you post it just to prevent the spam bots. No, don't apologize. I'm sorry, but sorry that I have to filter that. You got permission now, though. You should be able to do that. Shouldn't we write that kind of code everywhere? So let me ask you a question. I'm not saying that it is equal to. I'm saying that it should be equal to. So if I did, so now we'd say, so filtered dot count is equal to 6. So I could do, if I was in like Java, I would do assert, right? So this I think would be super readable. We don't have that though. So Snabble, I'd agree this would be really good. This would be really good. C# has assert too. I could do assert true. This, but we don't get good messages. We don't get good error messages. When this fails, it'll just say some random thing. I really like should be. I personally really like should be. Like this. So my code, instead of x equals 3 should be x dot equals. No, like I'm not sure if you're being facetious or not. When you're writing code, I'm not writing an if statement. I'm making an assertion. I think it's totally fine to do assert. I assumed you were being, I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure I didn't go down a rabbit hole here. Assert dot equals here would be sort of the common way to do it with action. Filtered assert dot length or something. Assert dot count. There's something I could do. Assert dot equals here. I really like should. I really like should. I think this read of filtered.count should be 6. I really like the way this reads when we get errors here. Filtered.count.should contain. Is that not a contain? Dot should be. Should be. Isn't there like a should be? Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. Count is an int. Oh, thank you. Filtered dot should contain. There we go. Cat. So and I could simplify this. I actually feel like this reads really well, son. I personally think it's cup tea bag. We could also do. There's a filtered dot should be subset of. So you can do this: cat, dog, son, cup, tea, bag. You can do this. All right, so those are the two options. I'm not sure which one I like better. At the same time, I think if this is so nice, shouldn't we import this kind of Fluent API into the main code as well? Should I in the main code, you would do something like this: debug.assert words is not equal to null. So you might do not null words. You might do something like this. So I think it's very different. I might do assert words is not null. I might assert words dot, this is the only assertion I think I would actually make in this case here. I wouldn't want to, so I might also do debug. Yeah. The thing about the debug here is it's not in production code. This goes away. In production code, this compiles away. Cryo Mistling, thank you so much for the can't contain anything. Yeah, my brain wasn't there yet. You are better at invalidation. It depends. It depends on the context. It depends. Am I writing code such that so it depends. Am I writing code in which the user is interacting with this? Am I writing code in which the user is interacting with this, or is this only something that the code is interacting with? So yes, assertions at runtime, if the user is interacting with them, are important. But if the user never directly interacts with this code, then it doesn't matter. Then I would use the debug.assert. Sometimes you want those to be erased at runtime. But we might do an if, so this is the thing we might do: words is null, throw new. Here's the thing: this is just gonna die down here anyway. So it all comes down to where you want to do. It's gonna die right here anyway. Illegal. What are they? Operation exception. Invalid operation exception, saying like the state is not allowed here. Or is it argument exception? Argument exception. And I do have my students do this when we start talking about what valid arguments and stuff are. So I do have my students write this type of code here. I tend to, in my production code, it's going to die right here anyway. That's going to die right here anyway if it's null. If I wanted to make sure this had at least one thing, I might do a little bit more with it. Marielle emotes. Marielle, every now and then I get another follow, and it's Marielle. Thank you for following me. Marielle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Proton says, Fuels now, did you see the additional tip to backface Cullen? You didn't comment anything to it. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you here on this beautiful Sunday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. So yeah, it depends on where we're, you know, what the outcome is. What's the goal? In my opinion, Proton Fig with another follow. Word filter test here. Proton, I would like to thank you for following again. Proton, I think that 6 or 7 times you click follow and unfollow, then you followed again. Proton, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, friend. All right, thank you again for the unfollow, refollow, Proton. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Okay, so this would be a little bit of a test here. Wishing Captain and company an amazing Sunday. Dev Dad, enjoy your dadding. Enjoy your dadding, Dev Dad. Thank you so much for being here, folks. If you guys don't know the Dev Dad. Do I have to type the full word out there? I think Dev Dad, incredible streamer, software engineer, father, does it all, folks. He does it all. He's working on an app called Embedder. You got to go check it out if you want to embetter your life. Perhaps the Dev Dad will do that for you. Dev Dad, thank you so much for popping in. Have a beautiful day. The Average Goob says, I was just watching you, Dev Dad. It's true. It's true. The Average Goob, welcome back to the stream. I hope you are having a beautiful day. All right, so we're just doing a little test here. What do we think? What do you guys think? What do you think is better? Can I not undo? No. All right, do you guys think, which one of these two things do you think is more readable? Filtered dot should contain cat. We go through each one of these individually. Dog, son. So we're going for like the most straight, we're trying to write the most straightforward tests possible. Bag. Do you think writing it this way or this way? If should contain should take, I wish this could take multiple things. Dog. This is really, oh, can I do, hang on. Does it let me do this? This is the most readable way. This is, in my mind, this is T. Oh, that was a lie. There was an overloaded method there. There was an overloaded method that you replaced the error string. Scoob says, hey Captain, it's been a great start already. I hope you're doing great on this freezing Sunday. It's cold here, but it's not too cold. I try not to complain because I live in the desert. Let's see, what does my watch say the temperature is right here? My watch says 53 Fahrenheit. 53. It's going to be a cold day though. It has a high of 56. 53 F to C. So those who don't know, that is 11 degrees Celsius. 11 degrees Celsius. Not bad. What do we think? Which one's more readable? Line 14 or lines 15 through 20? We just want to check the contents of this list here. A watch mentioned, watchmakering. It's nice to see you again. It's true. A watch was mentioned. It's the TicWatch Pro 5. The TicWatch Pro 5. I think this one's a little bit more readable. I wish I could put together in a comma separated list, but that's okay. I personally like this version from a simplicity because should be subset of feels like, you know, a little bit trickier to read. It like takes my brain a second. Like, what does this mean? Should be a subset of. These things should contain all. Filtered dot should contain. No, filtered dot should contain. There's not a should contain all would be a nice one. Like that. Anyway, filtered words of length there. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Words of length 6. Let's give us some 6-letter words in here. Cat, dog, a dog, cat, and cat, hat, and chat me. There we go. Chat me. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 words of length 6. 4, and these are the words that we want here. I'm gonna just still these up here and do cat, dog, dog, cat, cat, hat, chat me. And I'm pretty sure I can't do inline on those, but that's okay. All right, so when we implement this, did we actually write an implementation? I think we did. Oh, I wanted to write a benchmark. On it. Yeah. Here we go. Discovering. Let's run these. Should pass. So I did write an implementation. Yeah. So those pass. All right. The next one was the unique words of length. Okay. So let's run another one. ChatGPT is just computing the area of a triangle. If area is negative, it is turned away. I don't know. I missed it. I don't understand. ChatGPT just suggested. What was the prompt to ChatGPT that it suggested that words of unique words of length. Oh, you guys are having a side conversation. Got it. Unique words of length 3 here. Got the word void. Let's do a word filter. We'll just pull this down here like this. Words, cat, dog, computer, human. I think you can use should.contains all. Interesting. Let's try that. Filtered dot should dot. I think you should. I would love. I can't do that. Should is dot contains all. Sadly, should is not. Oh, it does not have an empty argument one here. We're not going to make the class static anyway, since no state. So I am. I think we're going to make the class static. And we're going to put the keyword this in front of these here. So that's a good point. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it static. So the one thing that's going to be cool here. All right, static. Well, hang on. Quick thought. We're not doing it. Keep it simple. Cryo missling. Static. Let's keep it static. I was gonna say if we make a there's so many things. There's so many things. Ted, also welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. If I make it like this, all right. So I have, and maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. If I make it like this, and I create an interface called iWordFilter, we could talk about how we can use different implementations and run benchmarks on them. Ted, thank you for the follow, Ted. Dios, Ted, Dios, thank you for following me today. Ted, Dios, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so if I did this as a interface, why am I not following Volt? I don't know why you're not following, but welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, Volt13. Have you met them? Do you know that Volt13 followed me and they are making a game? Volt, welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Volt13 making an incredible game. Be sure to check it out. Volt, drop a link to your game if you'd like to. Fabulous game. We played it yesterday. Deadshot. Fun game. Feel free to drop a link if you want to share what you're working on there. Let's make it static. So there's always things that we could learn, but let's make it static here so my students can learn about static classes. Thank you for the link, folks. Be sure to check out Deadshot. If you're going to make a route of stateful, you would probably be making a word length filter, implementation, and so on. I have no idea how advanced your students are, but simple is good here. Exactly, cryo. My problem is I always go, let's over-engineer everything. That's not the point of this exercise. The point of this exercise is to practice loops. The point of this exercise is to practice loops. So I love that you're here. I love that you're here, keeping me honest with myself. You're being my rubber duck, and I appreciate that so much, Cryo. Thank you so much for being here. I just made a sec to remove an unneeded instance creation in the test. I think that is okay. Yeah, I think we can do that. Now we don't have to do word filter. Instead, it's word filter dot words of length. So what is this thing you're doing? We're kind of playing around with an idea here. All right, so we can do word filter dot word of length. Okay. So it's going down, you know, sometimes I go down this, I kind of like this. What's that horrible naming convention? This underscore, this is because I'm writing unit tests. I really like this naming convention and unit test. It makes it very clear that we're in a unit test. So typically in C#, and this is just a thing that I do. This isn't like a Microsoft convention. When we're in regular code, we use Pascal case. That's what C# wants us to use for methods. When I'm writing unit tests, I want to be very explicit. When you see this, I know this is a test because it's so different. This is pure C#, Volt, pure C#. But yeah, we're basically writing a little Wordle game, as a programming exercise for my students. So we're writing it with the idea of making it. I use method.should. Yeah, words. I use method should. Oh, I like that. Words of length 3 should. So what would I put as the should here? I'm that cool. You don't use tests? Gotcha. Look, why write tests when you're perfect? Why write test if you just write perfect code? That's really what it comes down to. Should. So words of length 3 should filter words of length 3. So like this is where I'd be if I was doing the should. What programming language is this? This is C#. We're doing C#. Good question. I would ask you, Cryer, what would you call this? Yeah. So what would it? Word filter test. Words of length 3 should filter words of length 3. Would you do that? What's the fact attribute? This is saying this is a unit test. It says that words of length 3 should correctly when given lists. Words of length 3. So you're saying words of length 3 should correctly filter when given a test list. So you think it should be named this? Secret Valid is a nice function name. It's pretty long. I think, like, how many letters is this? I think limiting. I still think there's some letter count letters. Just let me count the letters here. I think 62. Do we think functions should have 62 in length? That's not more. I was thinking this was more than 80. 80 feels like the upper limit to me. So maybe it's, words of length 3 should correctly filter when given test lists. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. I would at least start with an uppercase character. Volts. I've already said that I have reasons for doing lowercase. I only use 2 underscores, but it's hard to generalize to this case without using general words. I know, Cairo, that's all I'm saying. Is like, this is a weird one here. Word filter says, words of length 3 should correctly filter when given test lists. Should correctly filter words of length 3. There we go. Berg12, welcome to the stream, my friend. Nice to have you here. Allows up to 255. So I'm thinking about when I run this in a turn. So here's the thing. If it's too long in my test viewer, I can't see the whole word. So this is why I'm saying it's getting too long in my mind because I can't see what it's doing over here. And this is why they have things that, you can put messages and stuff in your fact to give it more hints, that sort of thing. When I'm writing unit test, I use camel case. When I write unit tests. That's just a me thing. That's a me thing. Grumpy Game Dev showed me this, and the reasoning he gave was when you're writing a test, when you're running a test, you want to know that it's a test. And this just is like very, very distinctly that it should be return words of length 3 when filtering for length 3. Ooh, I like that. It's getting verbose though. Harissa, Mapon. Harissa, welcome to the stream. It's nice to have you here on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Should, here we go. Words of length 3 should, I do like this convention. Words of length 3 should, return words of length 3. How about that? Is this maybe a decent compromise? Need some Hungarian notation. No, stop. Kuwani, stop. All right, words of length 6. Should return words of length 6. All right. Yeah, I'm sitting in bed waiting on my daughter to bring my granddaughter over. Gotcha. Well, I hope you have a beautiful day, Harissa. Hope you have a beautiful day. But this look, it turns out, and this is a thing that my students, I like to tell people is like programming is so interesting because really programming is a lot less about programming and more about managing complexity. It's more about managing complexity. What are we doing to manage the complexity here? And like the question is like, how complex do we want these names to be? It fits over here nicely still, so I'm okay with that. Of course, the size of this matters. The size of this will matter at some point. Anyway, let's see. Her says, it will be, so what are you coding? We are writing a little programming exercise. I'm writing a programming exercise for my students to implement the game Wordle. Or we're exploring if I gave them this as a programming exercise, would this be an appropriate exercise, right? So that's sort of one of the things I explore. It's like, okay, I want to write the best exercise for people. And G, welcome back to the stream. It's nice to see you, my friend. Future Alex. It's not the present Alex. Are you from the future? Future Alex. Can you send me the lottery numbers? Future Alex. Maybe we could team up now. Maybe you could tell me all the things from the future, but I wanna welcome you, Future Alex, to the stream. Future Alex, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you found us over on the YouTube, folks. Future Alex, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Twitch. Marielle says, how does one join for the next time to be able to do the class with you all? So if you're new here, I am Captain Coder. Captain Coder is me, and me is a computer science educator. I teach, it's my full-time job, I teach computer science and programming at a school for ages 10 to 14. So it's my full-time job. I work at a school ages 10 to 14. If you happen to be aged 10 to 14, we might be able to work something out. We might be able to get you into the class. Of course, if you're under the age of 13, you shouldn't be in the Twitch. But I work at a school for ages 10 to 14. It's my full-time job. This stream is sort of dedicated to just building a community for learning and coding and growing together as a crew, growing together. So if you want to teach people how to program, awesome, join the Discord. If you want to share your work you're doing, we do a bunch of cool stuff here. If you want to take lessons with me, I do teach some one-on-one and group lessons. It's a little bit, I need to figure out a way to coordinate those a little bit, but I do teach one-on-one lessons and group lessons. IHQ, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Want to learn how to either code or know enough about coding so I can be a QA. Gotcha. If you're brand new to coding, I have a book that I'm writing, completely free, open source online workbook. Here are my C# resources. I think C# is a fabulous language to start with. Start with Uni 1 Gear. I'm so excited. Future Alex, that's awesome. I always recommend learning programming first. I always recommend learning the basics of programming first. If this book is designed for kids aged like 10 to 14, so it's a little bit for young students, but I've written this book here to teach you how to get started programming, how to get a young person started programming. I try to make it it's a choose your own adventure book. As you go through the book, you add chapters to the book. So one of the challenges with programming, you get overwhelmed. Students get overwhelmed right up in it. How do I do this? How do I do that? What's the first thing to do? This book tries to slowly introduce ideas in a nonlinear way. So here the first 3 possible chapters, you could start into these. Visual Studio Code is the tool that I have my students use. You don't have to, but Visual Studio Code actually makes you do a little bit of extra work. Learn some of the soft skills of using terminal, command line stuff, running .NET from the command line, learn a little bit about Git, that sort of stuff. And then we have like this here, how to create a console project. It uses VS Code. Anyway, this book's slightly dated at this point. Slightly dated. There's an update that's supposed to be coming out. If you're doing it, get .NET 8. ASCII art. Yeah, my students love this activity here. So, and ASCII art gives us the opportunity to talk about a bunch of cool stuff. How to do colors in the terminal, how to manage escape sequences. So these are the learning objectives for this one. How to change the colors in the terminal. Some really cool stuff. HQ says basically I was using calls from the. Oh, this is for your 3D stuff, right? This is for you doing some stuff with Vulkan still. This is still, you're gonna love this one. There was a bug I tracked down in my code last night that only presented on release builds, not debug builds. Yuck. That's where it turns out the bug was caused by debugging stuff being miscorrectly coded. Oh man, that's rough. I'm glad you fixed it though. It sounds like you fixed it. Did you fix it, or did you just figure out what's happening and you haven't fixed it yet? But this is the book that I am writing. It's an online workbook, completely free, open source. There is also the book that I think is fabulous book here, the C# Player's Guide. I think is a really good book. I have Microsoft Visual Studio. I've been able to get Hello World, and I have an app called Mimo on my phone, so I can learn it as well. Very cool. This book I think is really, really good for becoming a very solid, what I would call like more than just. Got any books specific for Unity? Yeah, the book that I always like to recommend for Unity is this one. So I find that I have found, and this is just my personal feelings. I find that my students who started to program using Unity, so they haven't had any that like they've used Unity and they've learned a little bit of C# that way. Their brains are corrupted a little bit with thinking, oh, I just got to mash things together till it works. I just got to force things in there. One of my problems, my negative feelings about C#, I actually really like Unity. I've kind of fallen in love with Unity a little bit from a development standpoint, but I used to hate it because I'd have students come in. I've had students come in and they just doing all this crazy stuff in C# that is just like super gnarly. And the problem, or one of the problems I have with Unity, is that the tutorials don't teach you why you're doing things. They just say, here, just follow this stuff, and you learn all these really, really bad habits. And it turns out if you muscle strong enough, you can get through it and make some really cool stuff, but your code is impossible to use. It's the sea of complexity. And so there's some pain in that. The book that I like for Unity, if you're not going to learn Unity and C# separately, so I always say learn C# first. I don't let my students take my Unity classes. My Unity programming classes, you can't take it unless you've taken my Intro to C# course. That's just, or there's some like programming stuff I make you do. This book, I think, is pretty good at introducing programming and Unity at the same time. There's a 2022 version. There might even be a 2023 version out now. But the book here, Harrison Ferrone, Learning C# by Developing Games, sticks to doing some pretty good programming practices. But keep in mind that Unity C# and regular C# are different. That's because Unreal doesn't use C# for programming. It's only used internally. I haven't used Unreal, so I don't know enough about it. But those are my thoughts on it. The book I recommend, Learning C# by Developing Unity, Harrison Ferrone, Unity C#. I think this is a pretty good learn C# at the same time you learn game dev. Learn C# at the same time you learn game dev. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend learning C# and then game dev. You can kind of learn them both at the same time, but they're two completely they're not completely different. They're two different skill sets. Game dev and programming are two different skill sets. You can be really good game dev and be a terrible programmer. You can be a really good programmer and a terrible game dev. They're two separate skills. They have some overlap. There's some level of overlap. All right, unique words of link 3 should return words. Oh, hang on. Something weird happened here. 3. Return words of length 3. Sorry, it doesn't like the word nougat here. It'll allow that. Where you go? Hero Fox, you're not terrible. You're amazing. You're amazing. It's all about leveling up. It's all about leveling up. Also, pseudo dev. Thank you for following me today. We got pseudo dev. Welcome to the family. Pseudo Dev, thank you for the follow. Happy to have your Cryo Mistling. You've been incredible, my friend. Cryo. I would like to welcome you to the stream now. Cryo. Mistling, welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the academy. Cryo. Welcome to the stream. Cryo, thank you for the follow. I'm having trouble talking. You know we're getting close to the end of this. We're close to a break when Captain Coder can't speak. And Crash says Unreal CLR is a plugin which natively integrates .NET Host to the Unreal Engine with the common language runtime for direct execution of managed code to build a game application logic using the full power of C# 10. Oh. That's where the stuff started getting really good too. I know it's not official, just Unity's hacked together implementation annoys me. Not even proper NuGet integration. Cryo, so I've done some cool stuff with Unity. Cryo, one of the things I want to do, I kind of want to actually write a full, so we've done C# 12. We have been using C# 12 in Unity. I have on this stream, we did C# 12 in Unity. But the way you have to do it is they are using Mono right now. They're in the process. There was a cool thing that there's an article that came out here. That you can use C# 12 features. You can't use .NET 5 and above features. So you're stuck on Net Standard 2.1 because they are using Mono in Unity. But they did let's see if we can find this article. Someone sent me this article. It's super cool. Let's see if we can go find it real quick. Hang on. Bear with me. We got a good one. It was Unity M-Gear, I think, posted this. They did Unity. Apparently, they're like 90% of the way done with it. Anyway, I'm not going to get too distracted here. I am looking for it. Chamley says, welcome to the stream, my friend. Sorry, folks. Sorry if I blew up yours. Been here since they initially promised it and all the fun things and layoffs it. Yeah. Cryo, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. You know what I'm looking forward to? I have a lot of complaints about Unity. One of them is that Unity is a big, fat, exactly. Unity's a big, fat, heavyweight program. It eats all of your computer resources, and it makes it really hard for my students to use. Because it's slow. It's slow if you don't have you need a semi-beefy computer for Unity to run smoothly. Sorry, I inhaled something. Sorry about the cough there. Distron, they're still using a fork of Mono for Unity's using a fork of Mono. Godot 3.6 was using a fork of Mono. I'm super excited about Godot introducing C#. We tried to use it. I say we on the stream here. I've done a couple things with Godot and C#. The thing that is not ready for me, no web builds with C# in Godot 4. So the version that uses .NET, you cannot do web builds yet. And once we have web builds for it, I'm totally going to be not switching to Godot. I'm going to start doing some Godot classes at my school. I do just Unity classes right now. No, it's not true. I'm doing a TIC80 class this term. Game dev has kind of been Unity because that's what my students ask me to do. The reason I don't use Godot as a teaching tool is because I don't want students to learn just GD script. GD script can only be used in Godot. I need to have web builds because I desire, I'm very, very adamant about having web builds because my school is 100% online. So I work at a school that is remote, and I want my students to be able to publish their work and share it with the other students in the school. It's a bring your own device school, so I have students on Linux, Windows, Mac. I have them on all of those devices as well. So cross-platform is super important for me. That's why I don't use Visual Studio. That's why I use Visual Studio Code. It's why I teach them how to use the terminal, how to use the command line. They get some knowledge of using those things in the terminal. I kind of expect Unity to make this kind of breaking change. The language design team wouldn't. We still have non-generic collections. Yeah, I know. And I don't think they will be removed until we get the language edition proposal and NRTs being Band-Aid solutions at compile time. Yeah, it's going to be... Maybe we'll get there. I do have a lot of fun doing some Unity stuff, though. I will say I've had a lot of fun doing Unity in the way I do Unity, which is very non-traditional. Here, let me show you the way I do Unity. Let me show you the way I do. Let's go on a side. We're going on a side quest here just for a second. File, open. Oh, let's open up a new window. Hang on. Here, we'll do it this way. Hang on. We'll do it this way. New terminal. So here is, I believe Unity is going in the right direction now with the new CO. It's just going to be take time fixing everything. It's going to take, I don't think they'll ever finish everything. Been using Rust more. I'm scared of using Rust because I'm scared I'm going to fall in love with it. More and more unhappy with the language over the years. Yeah, I'm scared I'm going to fall in love with Rust. Sadly, I thought I was going to fall in love with F#, but F# just was, in my mind, for me, was not a fun language. Really? I didn't know that. I'm pretty new. People get mad when I say this. I'm new to C#. I've only been using C# for about 3 years. So people get mad when I say, you've only been 3 years. That's not new. I feel very new in my programming journey with C#. I'm waiting for Rust hype to die out before learning it. Snabble, that's probably a good plan. Here is how I use, did I ever make this for Mono Sweeper? Did I ever make the Unity version? I don't know that I ever made the Unity version here. Okay, so here's what you can do though. So I made a Minesweeper, I made the logic here. Can you remember, did my Invader game have animations on the enemies yesterday? I don't think that they just moved back and forth. I don't think they had animation. The crustaceans will never let it die. The rustaceans, not crustaceans, the rustaceans will never let it die. Science, welcome back to the stream, my friend. So something you can do if you want to, Cryo, here's what I do for Unity projects. Here's what, sort of what I do for Unity projects. I write all of my code kind of in a separate project. And I target Net Standard 2.1. If you target Net Standard 2.1, your DLLs are compatible with Unity. You lose access to things that are available in .NET 7, .NET 8, all the cool things, but you can still use the language features. You're just missing out on the APIs that are available. So yes, you are missing out on some stuff, but you get a lot of the benefits of it doing this. So I do this, and then I drop my DLLs in. So my build process with Unity is very weird compared to most things. But Lint, how have you been, folks? If you guys don't know, Cyan streams, incredible streamer, incredible human being, incredible family over there. If you guys want to learn something about science, go check them out. Give Science some love. Balint, thank you for being here. How the heck are you on this beautiful day? Fuel Snabble, isn't there still Java hype? I feel like Java hype is still there. It's just there's a lot of there's this now. Instead of just Java has this going on now. So you have the hypers, and then you have the not so hypers. Then you have everyone else. So I feel like Java, there's still a ton of hype around Java. Is there not? Yeah, you can't do it in Unity, but you can write this code here. Yeah, check it out, Volt. This code, I could take this and drop this into a Unity project and use it. I could take this project, drop it into a Unity project and use it. I've done it many times. I did it with, let's see, Captain Coder, File scoped namespaces, yeah. You can't have this C# file in Unity, but you can have this in a library that Unity is using. So let's go to grid-based inventory here. Grid-based inventory. So I have a project here that uses, let's see, is it captaincoder.core? Do I actually have that here? Yeah. Less nesting is always welcome. Yeah, nesting extras. I am bracketed namespace kind of guy. I actually don't mind the bracketed namespaces. If I'm being completely honest, they don't bother me. I don't have file scope classes then. Look, I'm kind of a little bit of a fan. We could. Look. We have the technology, Snapple. We have the technology. What's stopping us? The only limit is us. The only limit is ourselves. Let's not turn C# into Python. Volts. That's what we're going for, right? Everything should be Python. Everything should be Python. If you don't want C# to be Python, get out. No, I'm kidding. You guys know my feelings on Python. You guys hopefully know my feelings on Python. I'm not. I think Python is a fantastic scripting language. I find the large projects in Python to be very the sea of complexity. Why use Python when you can use Python? It's true. Why use Python when you can use Python? Folks, have you heard of this? B-flat compiler. Have you guys seen this thing? This is super cool. If you haven't seen this project, if you're a C# head, B-flat makes these tiny executables, these tiny .NET executables. This is such a cool project. Runs native binaries here. B-flat here. Nick Chaps just did this really cool video on it, or did a video talking about the overviewing it. But it takes stuff here. This is really cool. If you want it, then show some support for. Oh, very cool. If you want single type files, yeah, file scoped namespaces. Yeah, I'm not sure. Look, probably be okay. Okay. All right, folks, we got to take a break. Actually, I think I'm going to hop off. Look, we're having fun here. But I got to get ready. We got to go Gimpity Gump. You have followed me today, and I'd like to welcome you to the stream. Gimpity Gump, thank you. Lua is better. I have kind of fallen in love with the simplicity of Lua. I've fallen in love with the simplicity of Lua. Folks, it's 8:05 here. I know I haven't been going for 3 hours yet. I usually go for 3 hours. Ruby, my girlfriend loves Lua. Lua has its place. Cryo Missling, I've done very little programming in Lua. The thing that I love about Lua is the simplicity of the language. The language is tiny. It doesn't have bells. It doesn't have whistles. It just has straightforward stuff, and it has the power of dictionaries, essentially tables. It has very few small features. Volt, take care, my friend. Thank you for hanging out with us. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna raid someone. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Folks? All right, NeoVim and embedded language. Yeah. Lisp. I do love me a good Lisp. I love me Lisp too. Let's see who do we want to raid. We got some options here. Let's take a look. Red Cabin Games is always a good one if we want to watch some Unity game dev. Mooniz. We haven't read Mooniz. Where's the love for Pearl? A1. Marky. Thank you for following me today. We got A1. Oh, Marky. Welcome to the stream, my friend. A1 Marky, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Adrian Learns. Ooh, writing a Lexer for Adrian. Maybe we want to do that. What do you guys think? Adrian Learns, you guys want to watch someone write a Lexer? What language are they programming in? What are they writing their programming in? This looks like TypeScript. Can do some C# pays mine, but been pushing Rust into the company. So we could go watch some TypeScript. I haven't seen Adrian Learns before. I don't think. Am I following Adrian Learns? I don't think I am. Akaware, safe space building cloud up. I wouldn't have followed if I knew you would sing like that. Just kidding. Hey, what market thinking for the fall? Everyone gets a song. Almost everyone. Sometimes I miss it. We try and give everyone a song though. Lana Lux is super low key. If you guys want a light stream, Sunday coffee stream, not too much, not too intense of a stream. I haven't seen Pranay AI. Does anyone know any recommendations here? Pranay AI, starting in 13 minutes. It's not counting down. Co-working. All right, so co-working space. Elixir programming and chill. Elixir might be fun. Twitch chat clients. Justin 6. Pirate Software Game Jam. Do you want to go watch someone do a press oxidized away just the way I like it? Maybe Math MC is good. Raid a small streamer so they get happy. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Who do we want to raid here? Co-work stream. So I don't necessarily like rating small streamers unless they get recommended to me, because there's been a few times I've rated a small streamer and then it's just like dead. It's just dead there. We could go raid Mooniz, but Mooniz is pretty established. Devro maybe. These guys are kind of established. They just are starting up. Some guy called Proton is live. Proton. Go raid Proton. We could do that. All right, let's go raid. I'm kind of feeling game jamming. Okay, Proton deserves it. Proton deserves the raid. We're gonna raid someone who's doing, I think, we could raid Proton. C#, Rust, Nix are probably the languages I work on most nowadays. C# is where I'm at. Klaxon. Yeah, it's pretty, so we're gonna give someone fun to raid. Yeah, I noticed that as I was scrolling by. That number freaks me out. Just, I keep my number off over here. That number freaks me out. Yeah, it's a little bit freaky. Let's see what this person is doing. User needs help. Let's raid someone doing game dev. Let's go do someone's doing game dev here. We are mostly AIs. Are you mostly AIs? Mr. Natural, welcome back to the stream. We're about to get out of here. Let's go right here. We're gonna have someone small here. Hot Trash Games. I like Hot Trash. Flax. Working in Flax. Cool. Small break. RPG. NES controller model. Klaxon. Let's see here. Prologue time. Hot Trash. Speaking of, I have half of my new AI rig built. These are nice. As an AI, can't answer which streamer you should raid. Look, neither can I. Two nerdy nerds. Let's see if these guys are chatty. Talking. All right, here we go. We're gonna give them a raid. Oh, is Mo on? Oh, you're talking about Mo. We could go raid the Grumpy Game Dev, the guinea pig. that would be the ultimate raid here. All right, folks, we're gonna go raid two nerdy nerds. They have 10 followers. Let's come in. We're gonna give them some follows. They're just starting out their streaming journey. Let's go hang out with them. Let's give them a raid here. Look, this was me a year ago. Give them some love. Give them a raid. Get them all hyped up here. Raid two nerdy nerds, folks. We coming here. All right, here we go. Happy Sunday. Show us your game. All right, here's our raid call. Happy Sunday. Show us your game. All right, folks. Get it, pasted it, copy, paste it. We're gonna get in there, give them some love, folks. All right, as always, keep coding, keep growing, be the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.